This store is probably the most intimate store we've ever opened just because the story is so close to home for me. It's very personal, okay? It's an homage to my grandparents. First of all, the store is dedicated to my grandma Rosario and my grandpa Guillermo. Thank you for giving me infinite love and for passing down something even bigger, how to see beauty. My grandma showed me what beauty is. She was always the best dressed in the room, and I literally mean always. She taught me that dressing up is a way of respecting the moment. My grandpa showed me something else, that we all have an artist inside of us. He was a businessman most of his life, and at 60, he started painting. That's what led you to create Cyprus, the art gallery. For 30 years, Cyprus Art was one of those places people just knew. Art, family, and friends. Benvinguts to the Nude Art Gallery La Masia. Yeah!
Good morning.
Good morning! I'm fucking locking my line back. Bumps! Bumps! Boots! Alright. Good morning, you know, it's a sunny day in Barcelona. The home city, the place where we belong to. Where Nude Project was born in, where we have to give our respect, our love, our credit, our honors. And it's a beautiful day, you know, it's a beautiful day to open up a new store, it's a beautiful day to be alive, it's a beautiful day to say thank you, it's a beautiful day to say, hey man, bless you, I just love you. I love you and I love everyone in this world, okay? I love humanity. So that is...
Are you excited?
I am excited. Buenos días. Buenos días. ¿Cómo va, tío? ¿Qué tal? ¿Mejor que la otra tienda?
Madre mía, tío. Una evolución, o sea... La otra tienda era esto, tío.
Me quedaba chula, ¿no? Me quedaba chula la misma.
Tiene sentido.
¿Qué tal? Muy bien.
Deberías hacer un day in the life of Mickey, 100%. Me encantaría saber. I would love to know what he does, you know, and like I'm just sure it would be the most intense vlog of history, you know, like every interaction would just be like, kisses, love,
Evidentemente no, nadie estaba para abrir la tienda antigua ni había nada que limpiar en la tienda antigua, entonces tenemos. Ahora cuando ha tenido un par de cosas, cojo el mucho.
Oye, muy bien la precio, en plan, de puta madre. Sí, yo creo que como no sé si para siempre o si a futuro podemos pensar en una solución un pelín más cualitativa, pero por ahora queda muy bien. Y yo lo que no sé si Every great thing comes with a great moment of insecurity, you know? So, yesterday, I was a little insecure. At the end of the day, we're creating like a first art gallery in our store. So, it's a whole different business, a whole different world. The first person that is doing the art gallery is my best friend. So I really just want it to be good and be right. And spaces are about energy, you know? Okay, the lighting's cool, the design is cool, but energy is what matters most. Like, how is the dynamic of people walking in here? What are they doing? What are they saying? So I was very worried about that and it not feeling authentic, not feeling real. And I think now we're starting to get closer to the real. Esta es la rota. Vale, los de las gemas. Abajo. Vale, limpiar el suelo. Que hay que decirle a alguien que hay que limpiar el puto suelo. Alright, let's do a tour. Official tour, an hour before the opening, for your eyes only. Come, we're gonna see. This store is probably the most intimate store we've ever opened just because the story is so close to home for me. It's very personal, okay? It's an homage to my grandparents, Rosario and Guillermo. They had one of the coolest art galleries there was in the 90s in the outskirts of Barcelona. It was like a huge vintage Antigua Masia. Funny story is actually my grandpa loved cars, so he would always take me and go to the parking lot to count how many cars had come to the art exhibition. So that's the concept of the store. I wanted to recreate that energy. I wanted to homage my grandparents. I wanted to make something special. So you walk in, you're like, oh my God, this feels presidential. This feels legit. First things first, we're gonna go to one of the craziest shit, okay? This is fucking wild. I don't know what to say. There's the red button, okay? They always say, don't press the red button. Boom! It's a sculpture known as You See by Philip Kustik. Philip Kustik is actually one of the most recognized artists there is in Spain right now. Tu percepción de la realidad depende de la lente que la observes. Un diálogo entre lo que eres y lo que tu interfaz te permite comprender. I was on a mission to create a brand that I felt like would change or would help shift in some manner like the youth's perspective of the world, or would at least challenge status quo, would challenge the norm. The next piece of art, el caraculo. Okay, caraculo is ass, face, basically, which sounds a bit weird. Pedro is one of my best friends. I actually met Pedro, and this is the craziest story. When we were in our first office 6 years ago, one day a random person knocked on the door, and we just saw this kid, and we're like, who the fuck is this? And he told us, yo, I just traveled 9 hours with this painting to be able to gift it to you guys because you guys have inspired me to start painting. This is my third painting I've ever done, and I wanted to gift it you guys as a manifesto to my career and to everything I'm gonna achieve in life. And ever since we became best friends, he did the huge ceiling we have in the store in Amsterdam, which is amazing. A cheeky photo booth, okay, over here. Each room you're gonna see from now on is inspired by different Catalan artists. We have Gaudí, which is in front.
Okay.
We have Miró to the left and Dalí to the right. We have the iconic lips, okay? These are a staple from Dalí. Then we have the house rule behind the iconic lips, but in like a very funky, random way. Another piece of art by Román de Castro, which is a huge mural. I always say that every experience in the store has to be special. In this case, what we call los probadores, which are the changing rooms. We wanted to make them look like a camerino. Each changing room has like a different surrealistic element. We go up, we go up, we go up. I know a lot of brands have speakers in the store. I know it's a trend now, but Daddy came home and we had to get the biggest one out of all of them. What the fuck is up? And this is where you have real photos of my whole family in the art gallery. This is iconic. This is Kenzo visiting the art gallery. A photo of my grandpa next to Kenzo. And this is a photo of my grandma with Dalí. We get to the fucking magic. The art gallery in itself, okay? We knew we wanted to have a place that was more plain. So what would here be the protagonist was the art. Since this was so personal, I wanted the artist to be exposing here for the first time to also be something personal. So the first artist we have is Carlota. She's my best friend since we're 8 years old. She created like a fucking amazing performance. There's flamenco. This is a plate of flamenco dress. It's cool as hell. And I just love being able to work with people I love and admire. So this is a real case of that.
Llevamos mucho tiempo posponiendo esta apertura, ya que iba a ser para septiembre. Ha sido bastante complejo todo, pero por fin estamos aquí. Daros la enhorabuena a todos porque esto es vuestro trabajo, y el resultado de que esta tienda hoy esté así es gracias a todo vuestro esfuerzo y a todas vuestras horas que habéis echado aquí. O sea que un aplauso para vosotros. Construir algo desde cero es algo muy bonito. Estoy emocionado. Y nada, lo vamos a hacer entrega el equipo de managers de vuestras llaves de apertura.
¡Ole!
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Alex, voy ahora,
I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
¿Qué tal, grande? ¿Cómo estás, tío?
Pues sin dormir.
¿Sin dormir? ¿Dónde has venido, tío? ¿Cuál es la...?
De Reus, pero llegué aquí a las 11 de la noche.
Me cago en la
Y he
puta.
dormido aquí en la
Cállate
en
la
el
boca,
suelo.
cállate la boca. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Jan.
Jan. ¿Y hace cuánto conoces la marca? ¿La conoces hace mucho tiempo?
3 años, 4, más o
Qué
menos.
locura. ¿Habías visitado la tienda que teníamos en Barcelona Antigua?
Sí, y en La Roca también.
Pues a ver si
y en
no-
Madrid también en Fuencarral.
A ver si
Que era el
notas,
pasillo ese que no se cabía.
a ver si notas un cambio, tío.
Sí,
a ver, tú cuéntame. Oye, Jan, el primero,
Gracias.
tío. ¿Llevas esperando mucho tiempo o no?
No, desde las 4. Nada y menos, ¿no? We came here at 8 a.m., bro. And I got like the full tower. We had cards, the speaker. We bought croissant. We made like the whole environment like such a cool vibe, you know?
Y como nos ponemos asistencia ahora, nos ponemos la asignatura.
¿Qué dices? ¿Ya estás?
You know?
Sorry. Oh my god. I've been.
I love it's excitement. I love the excitement. Look at these people. They have a vision. No? They're cute. No? Where are you guys from?
We're from Germany, but we lived here 4 months now.
Okay, you came to the better life. No, a little bit of sun. Look, Tavika's probably the reason why we're here in many senses, and and I'm not even bullshitting. You probably started following us when we had 200 followers. Like it wasn't too far off of that. And I just remember, like, at that point, we knew every person that was following us, you know? We were connected. And I tell you, I don't remember anyone else from that era, but Tavika, I still remember because I see her probably every 2 weeks or every week, like, she's either we're chilling in the coffee spot or we're just around the same area because we work in the same area. This woman has supported us when no one did. She has maybe seen something in us when we didn't even know ourselves. We're fucking naive, stupid, and she was there. And to see you here today and to see you like every other week, for me, is so fulfilling because I think I said it the other day, Tavika's not a customer anymore. It's like what you call community, you know? It's what you call like connection. It's kind of the reason why we started this brand, you know? People that are in a city or in a place where they might feel like a misfit or out of the comfort zone and find this brand a place where you can feel. But I've talked too much, Tavika. You're a woman of few words. What can you say? What could you say today for the...
No, I mean, it's an amazing store. You guys have come a long way. But no, it's great. I
So-
love the brand.
So diplomatic always. So
This is poly excellence. Sometimes my parents send them my godly messages. Never heard of censorship for real. Every time in the film.
Vale, para mí hay que dejar más largo lo de
porque además
comer.
yo paneo.
Sí, 100%.
Yo paneo y se les ve irse. No engancha de primeras por vosotros que no estáis. O sea, no se ve tanto la cinta a vosotros.
Vale, para empezar a contar algún historia, Joan, ¿tú tienes la foto que hace todo el mundo documentando desde el otro lado? Que creo que podría ser chula, ¿eh?
Tengo todo esto. Muy toda la peña.
Yo tengo las fotos estas.
Este vídeo es lo que más me mola. Y yo me gustaría jugar con plano contra plano, ¿sabes? Quizás, en plan, Coco está haciendo el ring de corredores, Matthew, tú puedes empezar a montar el post de tienda ya con las fotos, porque ahí se han empezado a hacer fotos ya que le pueden dar un poco de vidilla de... En el, lo del Gaia puede dar mucho juego.
Hemos hecho un vídeo también, ¿eh?
Hostia, ¿has hecho el puto pino ahí, Coco?
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall
Minimalista, sí, pero aquí. Chicos, muchas gracias a vosotros, tío. Oye, mucha suerte con el proyecto de relojes. A reventarlo, a comerse el mundo, tío. Carlota, okay, this is my best friend, the artist behind everything I was talking about you before on camera. Do you have anything to say? You're a person that likes to speak, no?
No, my art speaks through me.
She's enigmatic. She's enigmatic.
I'm shy today.
No, but we're excited. This turned out beautiful, no?
And the text about your grandparents is so beautiful.
It's cool. I'm very happy.
¿Qué te has puesto? What do you
If you want to buy and you only want to be transactional, the online is the place to do it. But if you really want to feel something, I think this look. there's nothing that makes you feel more than art, you know? So this was kind of the thought behind, like, how do we give people an experience so going into the store feels like more like a plan than like, oh, I'm gonna go shopping, you know?
Yeah. I told you before, when we first started talking, that I was gonna start a clothing line as well, and now I'm in development, going for it. My whole vision is I want to express self-belief to people. I want people to, through my clothes, right, to believe more in themselves. So I wanted to ask you, I'm documenting, this purpose of the vlogs and everything that I'm doing is documenting all my journey to building that and also building my studio, improving my filmmaking, my creative direction. What's advice that you would give to someone like myself who's starting to document their process online?
Probably best advice I can give you is that authenticity always wins, you know? Don't try to be someone you're not, and it's very normal when you're starting something to imitate and replicate what other people do. You know, it's like when a baby starts to walk, you know, it starts mimicking its parents, you know, and that's how it learns to work. Mimic enough to a point where you find your identity, you know? And when you find something that feels very authentic to you, stick with it and push that and keep digging deeper into that authentic version that doesn't feel like another replicated version of a thing you've seen online.
Desde 2020, tío, llevo consiguiendo la marca. Le escribí por LinkedIn, por Instagram muchas veces y un día él me vio un vídeo que hice que tampoco era muy bueno, por así decirlo, estaba empezando y desde entonces pues aquí estoy y te he conocido y nada, tío, en serio, con muchas ganas de ir trabajando juntos, en serio, ¿eh?
Bueno, esto es sudadero, tío. Qué épico.
No, es épico. Yo quería trabajar sí o sí con vosotros. Vale. Y desde que volví de Bali, que estuve ahí viviendo casi un año, volví y dije...
Mi primo, tío, mi primo.
Somos primos. No lo sé, tío. ¡Ah, sueño, tío!
Tenéis una energía contagiosa, en plan, eso ya está, en plan, ya es vuestro, en plan. Y que, tío, que me parece épico que hayas venido con esto, suena que me trae unas memorias que flipas. Estamos haciendo un proyecto muy chulo, que es un proyecto que le llamamos como el proyecto de seeding. Como no estamos contratando a mucha gente ahora mismo, ni el departamento de brand y tal, pero ese proyecto quizás sí. Le dices, tío, vengo de parte de Bruno, que Bruno me ha dicho que tal, que quizás podrían coger el equipo. Y él te dirá, si no te dice nada, pues escríbeme por Instagram, dame la turna y yo le digo.
Vale. Gracias por todo, tío.
Qué ilusión, tío, de verdad, muchísimas gracias.
¿Y por qué se le pone cara a Natalia?
A Natalia,
tiene cara, tío,
¿Has visto, tío, que Natalia ha creado una imagen que flipa porque todo el mundo que le ve dice, guau,
¿tú sabes el hype?
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. You gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly.
Ready for burn up warning, some boy splinter. Big up bad gal in a real life, nothing that. When the things hotter come like a sprinter. Hotter than lava anytime, even in winter. Girl, let me see how you are.
Face to shit. My bro, cause from day one, I've seen his roots. We used to fight.
My uncle. Bueno. Qué fuerte. No, ahora es que vas a intimidar a mi familia, ¿sabes? Que se piensa que es una foto, Natalia.
Oye, si alguien me trae una vida, tenemos el beso también.
Tonight I wanna show you all. What's it not? I never got and never thought. We gotta party like a star.
En serio, yo quiero una birra, alguien me trae una birra, por favor. Que tengo hambre,
¿Cómo la estamos pasando Barcelona? ¿La estamos pasando bien? Porque ahora voy a sacar a una persona muy especial. Es mi primo Leiti. Buenas noches, Barcelona. ¿Cómo estamos? Pensar la casa por el techo, ya no quiero ver el suelo. Corre la maleta, vamos a perder el pelo. Paso, pisa tanta cucaracha y embustero. Este es mi tablero, pongo yo la regla, pero
Messi, beso, besetero. Esa moda verde feliz, besetero. Mátele, matará, falla más todo si no naces. Me está costando nada, échate de menos. Un café del culo, la verdad que me da buena suerte. Te pongo mirando a donde quieras, que mandas tú. Yo digo sí, le encanta el africano, pues igual que a mí. Quiero que te me pongas en tu casita.
Soy los mejores. Mucho ruido, por favor, para mis hermanitos Alex y Bruno, que están aquí haciendo esto posible. De verdad, es un honor poder estar aquí. Chicos, muchas gracias a todos por venir hoy. Muchas gracias a conmigo, les amo. De verdad, esta gente le quiero mucho, aparte de ser ultra talentosos, son muy buena gente. Y...
Lo somos.
Sí, ya está. Y oye, que hemos abierto una nueva tienda en Barcelona y que está bastante chula, ¿sabes? Así que gracias por venir.
Muchas gracias a la gente.
Dancing like hallelujah. Everything hallelujah. Everything hallelujah.